Hi Pisces, welcome. This is your September general reading. Thanks for joining me. My name's Michelle. This is for Sun and Rising Pisces. For my cross-watchers out there, this may not resonate as a Pisces that you're dealing with. Reason being is it's meant for the signs that I'm reading for. So these general readings, they're meant for the sign that I'm reading for in Sun and Rising. So Pisces, Sun and Rising, tapping into an energy that is around you in the month of September. Let's see what is coming through here for my water sign Pisces for September 2023. Pisces, if you wouldn't mind pressing the thumbs up button while you've got a second, thank you so much. I thank you all for your likes, your shares, your subscriptions. If you're a newcomer, I'd love to have you. Pisces, let's see what's going on for you for September. Water sign of Pisces. What's happening here for Pisces, please, Spirit? Okay. What do you feel? It seems like you've got a decision to make. You're asking the universe, what decision should I make here? What should I do? What should I do? Choice between two paths, two things, two jobs, two people. Let's see what your spirit animal is, or you're familiar for the month of September. Please show me Pisces spirit animal for September. What is there? Okay. We've got the bison. In this deck, the bison is all about abundance, and I'm getting the for those of you who've been to a casino, the buffalo, and all the buffaloes come up, and you get the big win. I get big win. Well, you've got abundance of choice here. Which one is the big win? You want to fill your life with the big win, with goodness. Okay, all right. So let's see what that means for you, Pisces. All right, what is the outcome here for Pisces for September? The outcome for Pisces: show the world the real you. All right. Well, there's an energy here of making sure that you're yourself when you put yourself out in terms of making this choice. Make sure that the other person on the end of the negotiation or the deal or the choice here sees the real you. Who like, if I'll give you a for instance, if this is between two people, which of them knows the real you? Okay, which knows the real you? I feel that's the choice. You know, you want someone. You don't want someone around just for the good times, or the lighter side of you. You want someone there that's going to be there with you through dark and light, through shadow, sickness and health. Right? You want someone that will weather the storms of life and go through that with you. Who is it truly? Who would that be, Pisces? Who would that be? I feel like you're being asked to make sure you make a choice that is based in reality, Pisces. So let's see where this is going. Yeah, the Ace of Swords, cutting through the garbage here and making sure you get to the reality of the situation so that you can be clear-headed, level-headed when you make the choice that is right for you. Devil in reverse. Yeah. I feel like temptation is around you, Pisces. It is temptation. One here is very tempting. It's like the apple and the orange, and I'm seeing the apple tempting, right? So it's the biblical story. The temptation, and you've got the orange, which is like the sustenance. So I feel like you've got something here that is sustainable and something that isn't. Beware of poisoned apples with that devil card. The star. Yeah. There's an energy of optimism, hope for the future, weathering the storms of the future, being safe and secure in the future, having your loved ones around you supported, especially if you've got children. Some of you I'm picking up have a child, or maybe more than one. And there's a need here to make sure that you do the right thing for not just yourself, but of course dependents as well. We do have the Sun of Air right in the center. So what I'm getting here is, again, I feel for a lot of you this is a child that we're talking about, needing to do the right thing by a child, especially when it comes to the future of this child's future. I'm thinking about their education, what's going to sustain them in life. So I feel like we're talking about not just you here, Pisces. I feel like we're talking about you and a child, or you and your children. For those of you who don't have children, just disregard that message. But there's a sense here of purpose, a sense, whether or not you have children, you have a sense of purpose, and your purpose here is to provide for your future. You want to fill your life with abundance, of course, with the good. Daughter of Water, Page of Cups. Yeah, again, I get children here for a lot of you. Probably about 50% of my Pisces out there have not just yourself to look after here. For the rest of you, there's an energy here of still being very young, or young at heart. Some of you were a young parent, and some of you had children when you were quite young. Again, just disregard that message if you don't have kids, but it feels very much like a youthful energy, a youthful energy that surrounds you. Okay. And children keep us young, of course, but for a lot of you it's like a childlike energy. We have the High Priestess and the Ace of Earth. Yeah. The Ace of Earth is this abundance, an opportunity. I feel like there's an opportunity for stability. There's the money path here. There's the money path, and then there's this temptation. The money path, temptation. Okay. For those of you who are tarot readers, or for those of you who just read your own tarot just for kicks, be careful of the messages that you get. I'm getting a specific message for those of you who do that. Trust your instincts, trust your own gut feeling rather than what you may put out in the cards yourself. Reason being is it may not be your energy that you're picking up. Okay. And oftentimes it's very hard for people to read their own cards unless they're a very, very, very talented reader that can come through and completely blot out your own stuff that you carry into a question or into a situation. So just be mindful of that. Be mindful of following your own advice if you're doing your own spreads. Again, won't be for everyone, but a specific message for some. Ground yourself. Look at the practicalities. Rather than the spiritual messages, rather than getting too lofty or dreamy with this, Spirit is saying, look at the practicalities, look at the practical side of things. Don't get ahead of yourself. Try not to project opportunities where there are none. Make sure that whatever opportunity comes to you, or whatever these options are, make sure that they are actually real. They're real and sustainable, rather than just some kind of lofty, dreamy goal situation. Because we've got a Temperance card here. Oh no, rather it's called Equilibrium, but it's actually the Two of Pentacles. In this deck, it's called Equilibrium. It's similar to Temperance, really. There's an energy of well-being that I'm picking up. Being able to handle things. Having two is better than one. I feel that we're talking about a choice where you for a lot of my Pisceans, you're being asked to choose between two partners for a lot of you. It won't be for all of you, but for a lot of you I do get that. And there's a sense here of wanting to make sure that this brings some stabilizing energy to your finances, especially. I'm picking this up as financial. One of these choices may be quite financially motivated. The other perhaps is more dreamy, more fantasy, more not based in reality, something that isn't sustainable. You're looking here at something that is going to be sustainable for a long period of time, especially if you have children. And we've got the Five of Wands in reverse. So coming out of this period of personal conflict, I don't feel you're fighting with anyone else here, Pisces. I feel that this is just fighting in your own heart and mind here. I think that on one hand you've got something that's really tempting, that may be exciting you, and on the other hand you've got something quite stable, that's sustainable. For some of you, you're married and you could be being tempted by something outside of the marriage. For some of you, you're in a long-term partnership and you're being tempted by something outside of that. For others of you, you could be in a long-term job and you're tempted to try your luck on something that you want to do but may not be sustainable. You get the general idea. For some of you, you feel like the stable choice is not the real you. You feel like you want to be that daughter of water again in your life, where you feel like that was the real you. Perhaps when you were younger, perhaps before responsibilities got in the way, before you had a child, that was the real you, and you want to experience that again. Pisces. Tricky energy, and I think that for those of you who have been through that process in life and miss who you were before you had responsibility, it can be quite challenging. And for some of you, you may be thinking, you know what, I want to get back to that place. I want to feel like myself again. I want to feel something. And one of these may be sustainable long term in terms of money, financial, but you may feel like your heart isn't there. You may feel disconnected from your heart. And you feel like this temptation has your heart. But again, may not be really sustainable, or may just be fantasy, a wish fulfillment, something that you wanting what you can't have, that kind of energy. Let's see, what is the message here for Pisces, please, Spirit? Finding sanctuary, yeah. So at the moment, in the month of September, I see you taking some time to think things through, to open to source here. Again, be really careful about using the tarot to predict your own outcomes. Okay, just be mindful of that. Spirit says, try not to, even though you're in this hermit-like mode, and you're opening up to Spirit here and saying, what should I do? What should I do? What should I do? Rather than do that, Spirit says, rather than look to the external or look to the answers from the tarot, you're being asked to look inside. How do you really feel? Like, find a quiet place. Could be just your backyard, could be down by the water, wherever your happy place is, your quiet place. Turn off the phone and sit with yourself for a while. Then open up your mind to the possibilities that are in front of you. Take option 1 and say, okay, I choose option 1, and sit with that energy. How does that choice make you feel? Does it make you feel at peace? Does it make you feel angry? Does it make you feel excited? Does it make you feel sad or fearful or anxious? Sit with the energy. How does it really make you feel? Okay, and then contemplate that, and then quiet your mind again and make the other choice in your mind. How does that make you feel once you've made that choice? Does that make you happy? Does that make you sad? Does that make you feel fulfilled? Does it make you feel anxious? Well, how do the two decisions make you feel? And I think that's where the answer is, rather than looking to the universe or looking to tarot to make the choice for you. Okay? Pisces. What is it really? What is it really? Who is it really that you want to spend the rest of your life with? Who is it really that you feel is going to bring good into your life? Pisces. Yeah, and once you make that choice, I get an energy of letting the other go, letting the temptation go, so that you can sit in peace. You know, the key to peace after we've made a decision and we're clear about it is to completely let go of the other choice. You know, shut that door, because if we leave that door open, it's always going to create trauma, drama, blockage in our lives. So we have to shut one door so that we can go into another door completely. You know, the buffalo here is a herd animal, so that's what I feel, that this is about your herd, this is about your tribe, this is about who you want to be with. Who is it really that brings you happiness, goodness into your life? Who will weather the storms with you? Who is it really, Pisces? Okay, let's see what needs to be surrendered. What does Pisces need to surrender here, Spirit? What needs to be surrendered? And surrender to divine timing. Okay. You know, sometimes we have to recognize when it is the wrong time to go for a dream. Like when I was saying that for a lot of you want to show the world the real you. You want to get back to that place that before you had responsibilities and cares, especially when it comes to children. For a lot of you, it may not be the right time yet. You know, you may have to wait a little bit. until the right time. You'll get there. You will feel that way again, if that's you. If that's the thing that's been bedeviling you, Pisces, I feel that you will feel that again. Maybe not right now for a lot of you, but in the future, yes. But for now, I feel there's an energy here of protecting yourself and others from harm, weathering the storms of life, and being protected in like a family unit, or having a strong partner, a stable partner, something that's going to provide you with safety, security. So it may not be the right time if you're resonating as that energy. For others of you, I get an essence of wanting to be more secure financially. And if that goal isn't manifesting fast enough, we can become quite impatient and just kind of go, it feels a little bit like desperation, grasping anything that looks like it could give us stability. But be careful what you grasp onto. Make sure that it's real and isn't just something that's going to disappear over time. You want it to be sustainable. I feel that at the moment, the key to sanctuary for you, the key to safety, to security, what you want right now, has to do with making the choice that is sustainable in the long term, and making sure that the choice you make is sustainable in the long term. But again, do that exercise that I was talking about, and see how you feel. Make the choice in your mind, and then see how you feel about it. These choices. I want to get one more card here for Pisces. What else does Pisces need to surrender when it comes to making this choice? Yeah, surrender worry. Because the thing is, you've got a lot of worries around you, I feel. A lot of my Pisceans are struggling, maybe even struggling financially. And so one of these choices here may actually allow you to alleviate your worries, to give you some kind of financial relief. Spirit seems to be guiding you, and guiding your children as well, towards making a sustainable life choice that's going to be beneficial for you and for a child or children, that's going to allow you to lead a less anxiety-driven kind of life. And you may have had quite a lot of anxiety up to this point, especially if you're a single parent, or if you're taking care of children here. Whatever has led to this anxiety, I feel that you're looking to alleviate that anxiety by making a sustainable choice that's going to give you sanctuary, and that's going to give you a life of what you want, which I feel is goodness, abundance, something to weather the storms of life. Pisces. That's going to get you through tough times in the future. Making the choice that supports that. So I'm going to leave it there for you, Pisces, and wish you all the very best. If you'd like a personal reading, you can email me, gypsyinsights@gmail.com, or you can go to my Etsy store, Gypsy Insights Tarot, and purchase directly there. Please do take a moment to press that thumbs up button, share me on your social media, and if you are a newcomer, I would love to have you subscribe. Thank you, Pisces. Please take care, and bye for now.